Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is Chitter Chatter time. Come on in. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. It is Chitter Chatter time. Everybody, go ahead. Drop a like. Drop a comment. Let me know you hear. Alexa, volume 4. Go ahead and share. Alexa, volume 2. All right. We got Tanisha here with us tonight, our esthetician, and we have our massage therapist coming in a little later. Tonight, ladies, we are speaking about taking care of yourselves. So often in our community, for Black women, we don't take care of ourselves. We don't put ourselves first. We don't do things for ourselves. We don't go above and beyond for ourselves. We don't get massages. We don't get facials. We don't get back rubs. We don't do what we need to do to take care of ourselves while we're taking care of everybody else. Tonight, ladies, we are getting deep into the massages, into the facials, into the back rubs, into everything about pampering you and putting yourself first. Hello, Miss Rita. It is so nice to have you here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just getting started. First things first, you know we got to drink our drink. Tonight, ladies, we are drinking the Taylor. We're doing dry sherry tonight. It's a new flavor. She already got her cup mix. We getting ready tonight. Come on in here.
That's enough.
Dang! Somebody always talking about shit.
My bad. You know you ain't gotta drive pour again.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have a good time tonight. As you can see, it is Chitter Chatter time, and we are speaking about taking care of yourself, ladies. If you're in here right now, go ahead and share. Go ahead and share. Go ahead and share to all your friends and family, and let them know that we're getting started. This Chitter Chatter time, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go ahead and let my Black Girl Beauty girls know. If you have not joined our Black Girl Beauty group, go ahead and jump into that. Got my hand all in the camera. And get ready so that you can share with that. Ladies and gentlemen, that's not going to work. Way over there. What am I doing? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead and share. It's Chitter Chatter time. Miss Amanda's going to be coming in later, and we're going to be talking about pampering ourselves. Tanisha, go ahead and introduce yourself and let everyone know who you are, what you do, and where you come from, and how they can get in contact with you.
My name is Ty. As you can see on my shirt, it says Touch by Ty. I'm a newly...
One second. Forgot to go ahead and toast in, ladies. Let's go ahead.
Boom.
Boom. Sorry, but then go ahead and introduce yourself.
Drink slow. My name is Ty. I am CEO. I am a newly licensed esthetician. I just graduated from school. 1,000 hours. Woo! Thank you, Georgia.
All right now.
Touch by Ty. Yes. I do facials, waxes. I do body treatments, foot treatments.
Now, what exactly is a facial for everyone that doesn't know?
Facial is more like a thorough cleaning, analyzing of your face. Some people don't know how to wash their own face. They've been doing it for years. And you probably think that because you don't have a breakout or because you don't have a skin disease or something that happened, that you feel like you're washing your face the proper way. Most people don't know that Vaseline is not for the face.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
I didn't know that.
I'm sorry. It's for the elbows and for the creases. Vaseline not for your face.
Why?
It piles on your face, and it's not a moisture. It just sticks on your face.
Oh,
that shine,
ladies, Black Girl Beauty, you learn something new every day.
Don't put Vaseline on your face.
Hello, you know we Vaseline it. I didn't know that, ladies and gentlemen. That is why we have to take the time to have this conversation, because who knew
Vaseline was not for your face? It's
ladies,
great if you want to like seal in moisture. Moisturize your face and then put Vaseline. Don't just put Vaseline straight on your face because it doesn't do anything. It just sits on top of your skin and don't seep into your pores.
You know what? That make a whole lot of sense. That's why we be so tired. That's exactly
because all you're doing is just putting grease on your face.
Okay, and listen, ladies. This is why you have to educate yourself. That makes so much sense. What you mean we not supposed to put Vaseline on our face? I'm a Vaseliner. Lady, she said, blame it on my mama. I'm from Ice Listen, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. It gets down here. Ladies, this is why we have to have these conversations. When we're pampering ourselves, when we're lotioning up and moisturizing our skin, Vaseline is almost like, Alexa, volume 1. She on one today. You know what I mean? Vaseline is kind of like, it's like the Chick-fil-A of lotions. You always got to use Chick-fil-A as the example. Because we know the level of Chick-fil-A. We know the level. And ladies and gentlemen, Miss Amanda's going to be coming in a little bit later on because we're speaking about taking care of yourselves, ladies. You have to know how to take care of yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally. And you have to know, ladies and gentlemen, you have to know.
You need to put that drink aside a little bit.
Ladies, we are having a good time tonight. And we're speaking about taking care of ourselves because so often in our community, we don't do that. This right here is taking care of yourself. Sitting with your girlfriend, laughing and joking and discussing things that better you. I had no idea. And I had no idea I was about to learn that Vaseline wasn't to go on the face. We're going to take one sip to that. But, I'm giving it to the screen. Vaseline don't go on the face. Who knew?
Me neither. I've been Vaseline on my face for years.
Listen. I got some on my face right now. Didn't know.
You know, you can put it on top of your makeup to make your.
No, ma'am. Listen, now we're gonna back it on up.
I don't wear makeup, but
you was on a roll.
It was an experiment, and you
listen.
feel it
You were on a roll. Stop while you
just don't put Vaseline on your face.
Ladies and gentlemen, take care of yourself. When you feel yourself drifting off the road, she was on a roll. She was rolling there. But then she got off track, and we don't know. We take care of yourself. Take it, precaution. Put yourself first. When you see yourself about to fall off the cliff, don't keep going. Don't keep going. Just stop. Jump. Take care of yourselves, ladies. This is why we have to have the conversation. So many of us think that when things start going crazy, we keep going and jump. No, baby, stop. Take a moment and stop. And right at that moment, this is where we're going to take the moment to go ahead and bring in our second guest. Let her go ahead and introduce herself. Here we have Miss Angel Lattimore, and she is a massage therapist. And I want you to go ahead and introduce yourself and tell everyone who you are, what you do, how they can get in contact with you.
Hey, I'm Angel Lattimore. I am the owner of Touch by an Angel Mobile Massage Therapy. I've been in business going on 5 years, and I am a mobile massage therapist. So I will come to your home, your hotel room, wherever you are, to give you the special treatment that your body desires and needs. And you can reach me at TBAAMMT on the platforms of Facebook and Instagram. My phone number is 770-284-0402.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a comment. Miss Rita says, Angel.
Listen, hey, Rita.
Drop a comment. Tell a friend to tell a friend that it is Chitter Chatter time, ladies. And we are speaking about taking care of yourselves. Miss Angel, you said that you were a massage therapist. Can you kind of elaborate on exactly what is a massage? Because Ty was telling us about getting a facial and how it's just a deep cleanse. She also informed us, as you probably saw, that you're not supposed to use Vaseline on your face. Is it good on the back?
It's a little thick, so I wouldn't use that. You definitely want to use your oils or your gels. That is definitely for massaging.
Okay.
But massage.
Let's take one today. It's not good on the back either.
No. Massaging is really good for your body, period, because it definitely will reduce stress. In these times that we're in right now, Absolutely. A lot of people find themselves stressed out because of the climate. You know, all of this can't see your family and all that is stressing people out. But it will definitely help you to relax, lower your heart rate, as far as or your blood pressure. It will lower blood pressure and your circulation. It will increase your circulation. Is one of the most. It's the best gift, I would say, that you can ever give your body, because when you are stressed out, just the touch, you can tell, just the human touch itself is just something. You touch yourself, it's okay, but somebody else touch you, it's a whole lot better.
Absolutely.
So you're able to get into I go into massage because that was something that I thought, well, I knew at a young age that I would be doing this. I didn't know for sure that that was my calling. But when I finally got a hold to it, I got it and I just, ran with it because I love it. It's my passion. So
That's a beautiful thing. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just now tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, the topic for tonight is taking care of yourself. And Miss Angel, you really just brought light to one of the main points that we will jump into later. But since you brought it up, we're going to go ahead and bring it up in the beginning. Your light, because we were speaking about it last week. When you're walking in your light, taking care of yourself and doing what it is that you love, you feel good.
Yes.
Like what you said was so powerful, ladies. This is why you have to take care of yourself. This is why you have to put yourself. This is why you have to make the proper adjustments so that you can do what it is that you love. Because that's what's going to help you take care of you. That's what's going to help you feel better. And both these ladies, I didn't even realize it. Both businesses are touched. This is Touched by Ty, and we have Touched by Angel. Listen, they touching you, ladies and gentlemen, and that they're calling, because when Miss Ty got her license, it brought her to a whole nother level. It's like an accomplishment. I'm so proud of you, girl.
Boost of like, yes, I'm wearing this shirt every day.
Ladies and gentlemen, when you're walking in your life, when you're taking care of yourself, when you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, putting yourself first, educating yourself, informing yourself, you start feeling good. You start looking good. That brings me to our first question of the night, ladies. When is the last time that you did something for yourself? Miss Angel, we're going to start with you. Taking care of you. Wow, look at you. Taking care of yourself with you. We do so much for everybody else. We do, and I'm sure you ladies having children, I'm sure you did something for both of you kids today, both of y'all. A plethora of things. Miss Angel, what is the last thing that you did for yourself? For you?
I would have to say for New Year's, I went and got a pedicure. But that's something that I like to do for myself on a regular. Although I would like to also give myself pedicures because I used to do nails before when I lived in Michigan. But I just like to be able to do things that's going to help me relax because I'm always doing something for somebody else. But I always, anytime I go out of town, I always make sure that I get a massage. One, because I need it, but then two, I look at it as a business. From a business standpoint, I'm going to get a massage from someone else so that I can learn techniques. Maybe they did something different that I didn't do. Maybe I can feel something, learn something. I'm educating myself. It's almost like a class for me. If they're doing something different, then I'm able to pick up on it and maybe I can use it into my own business as well.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, you ladies really informing me and bringing me to another level tonight, and I hope you're doing the same thing for our audience. And each topic is just touching on it. When you are walking in your light and doing what you need to do and educating yourself on your business, not only are you relaxing yourself, Miss Angel, when you go get your massage with someone else, you're learning techniques about what to do with your craft. And that's what happens when you start doing what you're supposed to be doing. I can do the same thing with modeling and acting, and you can do the same thing with facials. Miss Ty, tell us, when's the last time that you did something for yourself?
I was going to say when I got my nails done, but I only did this for business reasons. I had long nails, and I was going to whack somebody. I can't do this with these long nails. So it's been a minute since I've done something for myself. It's been a minute.
And ladies, it's
sad that I can't even think when I got my hair done for my birthday.
Okay. New Year's, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what we're speaking about. It's important to take care of yourself. Do you know when is the last time that you did something for yourself? Like, writing down these questions for tonight. I was really asking myself why I got them together. When was the last time I did something? And I don't know. I can't listen. Last time, because I eat a lot.
You got a facial by me?
That was last year though. When was it?
Last year, just a month ago.
Listen, last year.
You know what that means. You know what I mean? Come get a facial, back treatment, footsies, all of that.
We're going to take one sip to that, ladies. We need a massage, a facial. Speaking of that, ladies, Tanisha, what I realized when I came and got my facial and my back treatment, she is the first woman ever in life to touch on me. And I don't mean like we want no extracurricular, but touching me. Women just don't be touching on me. She was rubbing on my back, and this is what I'm saying about the importance of taking care of yourself. That was my first back treatment. It wasn't my first massage, but first back treatment. I mean, she gave me a thorough back massaging. It was that would have had to been the last time I really did something for myself. I got a facial.
Yeah.
I got a facial and a back treatment. So during the back treatment, yeah, I did.
Yeah, no, I'm talking the last time you did something for yourself. I'm trying to think.
Look, come on, she finna do both. Look, so what we're doing is the back treatment. She was really rubbing on my back, and the reason how I know what made me think about her being the only woman to ever touch me is her hands were so small. Like, I was getting my back massage. I was like, wow, you know, it felt different, and that is why. But what you do, you know, different hands feel different. You know, smaller hands. I like the rough. I like the men. But the lady hands were nice too. And I was like, you know, it's a different feeling. And it made me want to get another massage. Mm-hmm. Ladies, that is why you have to take care of yourself. You don't even know how good it feels. Like Miss Angel, what you were saying, I didn't even know that you said it circulates the blood. So I didn't know none of that. But it makes sense. Because when you start getting that massage, the muscles start tensing up. Like I was really laying down, getting my back rubbed, like, wow. This feels different. And the first thing I said when I got up, I was like, you know, touch my back.
You said that when I did your face. You was like, dang, ain't you the one to touch my face?
Yeah, because she was rubbing on my back.
She like, no, you the first. And I'm like,
we're going to take one sip to that, ladies. Get out here. Get out here and get your facial. Get out here and get you a facial and a back rub and all of this. And Miss Ty, go ahead and tell the ladies about the Valentine's Day specials that you have coming up because we're pampering ourselves, ladies. So if you have any coming up for Valentine's Day, Miss Tanisha has Valentine's Day specials coming up where you can get couple massages. You're taking care of yourself. This is the perfect way to take care of yourself. Get you and him a massage and make him think it's for him, honey.
So I posted a couple of different packages for couples, mother, daughter, father, and son, best friends, and with the packages they come with facials and back treatments. I have two kinds. You can email me. I'm sorry. You can DM me at It's Ty Baby. That's ITSTYYBABI. And we can talk more there. But I love back treatments. It's my favorite thing to do. And you can't touch your back as much. So when you have somebody that can properly wash and dig and like do a mud mask, you'll feel better. Even your bra will go even better.
You need that
right now.
Absolutely.
Dicks out.
Absolutely. Ladies, getting into your body, getting to know yourself is important. Learning, you don't even know how good it feels. You don't know how much of a relief it is to start taking care of yourself if you've never done it. Like there are literally women out here. I keep doing it. There are literally women out here that have never had a facial, never had a massage. Now I had a massage. She just was the first lady to massage. So it's still different. Like and you know she was professional. You know the massages be what they be. But her massage was a real massage and it was thorough. So it felt different. And ladies, I said what I said because that needed to be put out. I guarantee we all done got a massage. Mm-hmm. But the massage she gave me was a professional massage. Well, the back treatment she gave me, Miss Angel. My mom got a massage from you. When she come in, she can talk about that. She been telling me about the massage that you gave her and how it really just, she was telling me how you relaxed her and made her feel amazing. And so did Miss Rita. She said you annihilated her. She said you annihilated her migraines. So Miss, we ladies, we have two professionals up in here. Taking care of yourself. When you get into taking care of yourselves, that comes with getting to know yourselves. What do you like to do? Because we so busy worried because as Black women, when it comes to handling something, we gonna get it done. Mm-hmm. When it comes to planning something, we gonna get it done. When it comes to throwing an event together, we gonna get it done. Like that. But let's just think about us. Let's just simply, I'll give you a simple event, your birthday. When it comes to you throwing yourself a party, Do you know what your hobbies are? Like, we all throw parties, but when it comes to a specific type of party for you, what are your hobbies? And I'm gonna start with you, Miss Tanisha. Do you know what your do you have any hobbies?
No, I don't have any. I have a newfound hobby, which is my facials, because I actually like doing what I do. But
And that's
I don't
actually a
have
job.
any.
Hobbies are something that you just do for fun for no reason at all, but like read a book, play tic-tac-toe,
No
jump.
hobby. No hobby.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is so common in our community. Like, and it's so common that we don't even notice it. Miss Angel, do you have any hobbies?
I do. I am I am a
What
crafter
are some
by
hobbies?
yes, I love to craft. So I make shirts, t-shirts, I make different little gifts, handmade things. Um, and because I got with Black Girl Beauty, I
Amen.
love my weighted hula hoop. So I hula hoop. so
Absolutely. Ladies
so I
and
love
gentlemen, Miss
that.
Angel in her fitness hoop. We fitness hoop every day for 10 minutes. And we do that to get you in shape. And Miss Angel, you need to come join our challenge on Worship and Workout Wednesday and get a Bible story while you're doing it. That is
Yes.
a hobby of mine as well. You know, you can get it. I mean, you need to get your fitness hoop. That's your hobby. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't have a hobby, find you one. Find something to do, baby. Pick up a jump rope and go jump. Go do something just to do it for fun. No other reason. This ain't ain't paying no bills. This ain't what nobody needs you to do. This ain't something that somebody told you. This is something you just, you looked up there, it's a jump rope, go do it. And make it something that you do consistently. We need hobbies. That we need something to take our mind off of everything that we could, should, would have going on, because we deserve those moments. Take care of yourself, ladies. Put yourself first. How many of you parents have children who play football, who cheerlead, who play basketball, in plays, sewing? Your kids have hobbies, and I put that out to say they can't do these hobbies without you. They can't make these hobbies happen without you. You are going above and beyond to make sure that these hobbies are getting done, and you don't even have none. You didn't even realize that you didn't have
none until you just asked me that. My daughter's in a play. She likes to knit. She's the sewing machine. Sheesh.
Your kids have so much, and you assist them. Like when the sewing machine needs thread, you gotta go get that. This is why we have to take care of ourselves, ladies. We have been for years not taking care of ourselves. Miss Angel, what do you think about Black women and not having hobbies? Do you and your friends get together and do things together, like on Friday, just for fun?
Well, I don't really, for me, I'm
Friends
always
or
doing something. Huh?
friends or family? I was gonna say I don't have no friends.
Well, even with that, my children are pretty much grown. So they have their own lives. So I don't really get a chance to do anything with them as often as I would like. But then I get my friends and I try to do things and I make it a point to, like, I have some SOP sisters and one of them is online now. Hey, Key. We will go and we will take trips and just love on each other and just we relax, we just enjoy, we have fun, we laugh, which is what we need. Laughter is good for the soul. So that's what I do. I like to
Absolutely.
travel. That's another hobby I like to do. I love to go travel. So any chance I get, I'm trying to be on a plane and getting out of here as often as I can. But those are the things that I like to do. And if you don't have a hobby, you definitely need to do something, because just keeping yourself active, being mobile, all of those things, you getting a 2 for 1 if you're doing something that's mobile. I know my friend Rita, she does Mayweather boxing, and she's being fit. She's fit, very fit, and she's doing something. So that keeps her active, but it also keeps her blood pumping, is doing all of those things. So she's actually getting a double dose of goodness because she's getting her exercising and she's getting things that's
Absolutely.
helping her body with her improvements. So it's a lot of things that, if you don't have a hobby, you need to probably find something to do. A lot of people during this pandemic picked up a lot of things like with TikTok and all of those things. So, it's a lot to be done. You just have to tap into what it is you like to do.
And that TikTok is actually a hobby that can make you money. Those are the best kind of hobbies to have. It's one thing to not want or expect the money to come. But when it's coming and it's just something you're doing for fun, just for no reason at all, those are the kind of hobbies, ladies and gentlemen. That brings me to the question I'm going to ask you, kind of similar to the same question I just asked Miss Angel. But I'm curious because you don't have any hobbies. What do you and your friends do when you guys get together?
Cook. And talk.
Listen, you my friend.
I'm trying to think, what do we do when we get together? We cook.
But we
but we're like in close places. I like to cook, and my new program thing to do is food prep. What I cook?
I'm gonna say one time.
I just started food prep. I had 3 people that I food prep for.
Okay.
I made what 20.
Ladies and gentlemen, step into it. Listen, that's when hobbies turn into money. She liked to cook and she done made it into a meal prep. So when you and your friends get together, you guys cook.
Play Uno.
Okay. Uno. That's a good little hobby. Ladies, yeah, we're gonna take one to that. Drinking is not a hobby. So all I'm gonna say. We do get together, but that's not a hobby, ladies and gentlemen. That is why we speak on this topic, because so often in our community, we confuse things that we do. Drinking. Stress reliever. People drink. You drink to make fun more, but
Because I don't.
it's but when you and your friends get together, that's what y'all do.
I play like I'm taking shots.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's a good little hobby. You know what I mean? You playing like you drinking and you're not. Okay, ladies, it is when you get with your friends, ask your friends. Like, you ask your friends, have hobbies? If not, let's get something. Let's do something. Let's not just be sitting around each other eating. We got to make some hobbies. We're going to skating. We're going to don't just hang with your friends and hang with them. You got to eat with them. So cooking, and that ain't no hobby. That's a necessity. Especially for me. I got to eat. I'm probably going to cook when we come this.
I already cooked.
Sometimes Miss Amanda's going to come in a second, ladies and gentlemen, and she's going to ask you guys a few questions because she wants to get in. So we're going to go ahead and bring Miss Amanda in so she can get in on these questions because I think
bring her in.
Amanda, do you have any hobbies? Hey, Miss Amanda.
Hey.
You're muted, hon. You're muted, Miss Amanda. Miss Amanda.
There you go.
Hello,
There you go.
everyone. How are you guys? Hey, Angel, and hey, Tanisha. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Before I get started, because I want to touch on something that Miss Angel said a few minutes ago, but I am going to show you guys.
Ladies
Yes,
and
ladies and
gentlemen.
gentlemen, happy Thursday. You guys, I had to play that commercial because y'all know I'm all about business and I'm all about pampering too because I am in the business of beauty, and beauty is all about pampering and making people feel good and making people look good and all of that stuff. So I'm happy that we have these two beauty experts here today because yes, you guys do fall under cosmetology in some way, shape, or form. And so I heard y'all talking about these little massages and how Uniqua got her
Thank you so
massage,
much.
but I'm gonna tell y'all, I had the most amazing massage from Miss Touch by Angel. Angel, can you just tell us a little bit about why you decided to go into this field? Because I mean, truly, it is where you belong. So tell me a little bit about how you got started in your business and what has it done for you personally, because making people feel good, it just does something to people.
Yes. So as I was saying earlier, I I used to touch on people all the time, even when I was younger. And I didn't know the importance or how it was, how I was able to touch people's lives. And I would go to Walmart and I would see the people, putting the cans on the shelves and all of that. And I would just touch them. And it was like, how did you know? Or they would ask me for a card. And when I couldn't give them a card because it wasn't something I did professionally, I decided this is what I need to do. I need to go to school so that I can become licensed and certified. And so I went to school. I went to international school for skin, nails, and massage therapy in Sandy Springs. And I went for 6 months. I got my license, took the test. And when I did that for the first time, I felt like I could really do something. And I went, and when I first had my first massage, I was a little nervous, even though I had been touching people all my life, seemed like. I went, and once I got the feedback, it made me have the confidence that I needed to continue to do it. And so once I started to tap into what God gave me, because I was on assignment. And so I had to accept my assignment, and then it just made me go forth. And then it was like when people would say, "Oh my gosh, this is the best massage I've ever had." I was like, "Oh my gosh, what have you been getting before?" Because I'm like, I was doing what I knew to do, but so it was just one of those things. But I really feel now that God has chosen me on purpose to do this for people. And so I feel like when I do it, I love what I do. It's like I feel like I'm healing people. I feel like I'm being able to give them what they need to be able to make it through. It's like just to see people that I used to be a migraine sufferer. And like Rita said, being able to help people relieve them of their their migraines or headaches or back pains or anything like that is gratifying for me, because it's like God used me, and I'm always praying that before I touch my clients, that He used me as a vessel, and that He used my hands to touch them the way He need me to touch them and to heal whatever is going on in their body. So that's what gives me the pleasure of doing what I do, which makes me love it even more.
That's amazing. What can you share with the aunties and
go ahead.
what can you share with Miss Tanisha, who's new coming into the industry? What kind of advice can you give her just getting started? She just recently graduated. So what can you share with her on that note?
So Miss Ty, I would say coming in, if you've already made connections, in school, I would say just go forth and just put yourself out there. Like I said, I was scared, but put yourself out there, make your cards and just tell everybody this is what you do. You continue to tell people, you work on people. I worked on people for free because that was one of the things that I knew that this is my passion. because even the book
Wow.
by Rick Warren, it was saying if you do something for free, if you work and do it for free, then you know that that's what your passion or your purpose is. And so that's what I was doing. I was going out giving free massages just so that I can get my touch out there. Um, and it helped me to build my business. I was the tenacity that I had to go out and get people that I wanted to work on, or put myself in situations asking people, do you know of anybody that could use this service? So just you have to be a go-getter out there to go and get it. I would say go to different schools. Now that you have graduated from your school, give back to your school. Go and grab those people that's coming out, and then maybe you can put them under you or something like that to help build your business or build your brand.
Awesome,
you.
Uniqua.
Miss Tanisha, what made you begin with getting into esthetician?
I want to say probably like 4 or 5 years ago. I was working a job and I was like, I don't like doing this. I don't like it. But at home, I found myself looking at pimple popping videos, and when people would have pimples, I'd be like, oh, let me pop it. Oh, please let me pop it. Yes, and it's like, it's like, oh, just let me get it. Oh, an ingrown, let me get it. A pimple. Yes, like, I don't know why, but it's satisfying. So when I looked at how to become a licensed pimple popper,
Ladies, take one sip today.
this is
a licensed pimple popper.
For me to literally be licensed, you had to be licensed to do this. So that's how I actually started doing. But so I went to school mainly for waxing. So not a lot of women out here that get help with the ingrown hairs
Absolutely.
on in your private area.
I ain't even never had one of them now.
You may not have none, but it's out there. It's a lot of women that suffer from it. They are like not even intimidated, but they're scared to talk about it. It's not a comfort level conversation. But I went to school for waxing.
What is
but
that?
Then I started
ingrown hair?
It's just a hair that never grows out of the follicle. So it could either just sit there and another hair can come out, or it could sit under there and start a bacteria or an infection, and it'll hurt if it's a bacteria.
And you remove those?
Yes.
What is that process like?
First cleanse. First they would get a wax. And then if the skin opens during the wax, then I just pluck the hair out. And that's it. The hair has to come out.
Okay.
You can either release it out of the hole, or you can release it out of the hole and then pluck it from the follicle. And then it'll
that's actually a good area that Uniqua got that crazy face, but you know what? As we're talking about things that we don't normally talk about in our community. That is one of them. That is one of the areas that we as African American women, that we ignore that area, as far as it's okay to go out and let someone take care of that area for you so that it's nice and pretty at all times. Nothing wrong with that at all. And these are the things that we have to touch on, because we're talking about taking care of ourselves. And in 2022, that's what we want to be able to do. Put more into ourselves, love more on ourselves, regardless to what else is going on. Because let me tell you, some of this stuff, we don't know how long this COVID is going to be around. We don't know how long any of this stuff is going to be going on. But guess what? Life must go on. And it starts with you. It starts with you. And I heard Angel say earlier that when she went, sometimes when she go out of town, she will go and get pampered. And I want to just touch on that a little bit, because I think that is so key. Y'all know I do beauty coaching and business coaching. And I think it's so important, Tanisha, with you just getting started. I think that's a great piece of advice. Sometimes you can just go to somewhere else, to someone who's doing the same thing that you're doing. Or you may get on social media and you may follow someone who's doing the same thing that you're doing. And I guarantee you, you will learn a lot that way.
Yes.
And
Absolutely.
so I want to introduce to you guys tonight here on Chitter Chatter for the very first time that I am dropping on tomorrow my very first masterclass. So what does that mean? What does that mean to people? It is
Go
on
ahead, Miss Amanda.
beauty. It's on braids, beauty, and business. And so it's open to any and everybody, no matter what industry you in. You guys know I specialize in beauty. I started out as a hair braider when I was 11 years old. So of course, you know, that's in there. But it doesn't matter what industry you're in. But the industry that you ladies are in is beauty as far as I'm concerned, because it's all beauty. But I don't care if you clean floors. I don't care if you're a painter. I don't care if you're if you're a doctor, a nurse, whatever you are. You want to be in this class, and this is a free master class. The first one will be on February 1st, but I'm going to put the link in here so you can go and register now because seating is limited. And so, but I'm going to put the link in there. But you will learn how to take your business. If you're not making six figures in your small business, guess what? You want to be in this class. It is an awesome class. I will teach you how to launch, grow, and scale your business to have a six-figure income. So there's a lot involved in it, but again, you guys are the first to hear about that. So whoever's listening on Chitter Chatter, guess what? It is all about you tonight. And I showed that video earlier, Nico, and then I'm going to go and let you guys finish up. But I showed the video earlier about Uniqua's Performing Arts School. And Uniqua, do you want to touch on that for a minute? Because again, it's all about taking care of yourselves. And we have to know how to, it looks like, I don't know if they're internet, but we have to know how to put our kids in some positive activities. And while they're in those positive activities, guess what we could be doing? Taking care of ourselves. You know what I mean? And so we have to make sure that we know we're mothers, we know we're wives, or you may have a significant other. What, it doesn't matter. You have to take care of you. So Uniqua, if you could touch a little bit, you have an upcoming class coming, and a lot of people don't know about what you're doing. And before I leave, because I'm going to dash out, I have another appointment. You guys, I'm going to put the link in here for the master class. Please don't miss it. Have a wonderful night, you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, I will be offering my master class next week as well. I'm going to be going on Wednesday night. I am going to be teaching you about modeling. In the master class, we're going to learn how to walk. We're going to learn how to stand. I'm going to be teaching you in my technique with my own rhythm. It's how to make a money maker. Money making models. I'll be teaching this masterclass just to give you an idea on what it is to model, how it is to model, and to show you how to use these techniques in everyday life and on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just now tuning in, it's a friend. It is Chitter time. We have hello to our viewers in the comments. We have Miss Mika. Hey, I'm so glad that you were able to tune in. Hey, Miss Lisa. It is so good to have you ladies here. I'm so glad that you were tuning into the live. Tonight we are speaking about
You breaking up?
We are speaking about taking care of ourselves tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be teaching our master class, and you need to jump into my master model class, how to make a model, how to make a money-making model, because you need to learn how to walk and stand and be sexy. That is a part of taking care of yourselves, ladies. That is what I'm teaching in my class. That you need to learn sex appeal, how to be sexy, how to pose, how to stand, how to smile, how to blow a kiss. Yeah. I'm going to be teaching all that in my master class next week, ladies. Get into yourself. Put in the time and the effort that it takes to make yourself better. Because if you won't do it, if you don't learn, no one else is going to do it for you. There are so many women I know that come up to me that are like, oh, I wish I could walk in heels like you. Oh, I wish I could stand like you. Oh, I wish I could pause. Step into the Moneymaker class, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be teaching you how to walk, how to stand, how to pose, how to talk. We're going to be doing it all, ladies and gentlemen. That is why you need to jump into Black Girl Beauty. If you have not joined our Facebook group, Black Girl Beauty on Facebook, drop me a message and I'll add you to it. Or you can look up the group because you need to keep up with what's going on. Amanda's masterclass is going to be next Tuesday and on Wednesday. We have back-to-back. We are getting you prepared to take care of yourselves, ladies. If you don't know how to braid, jump into the braid class. If you do know how to braid, jump into the braid class. If you know how to do some type of braids but don't do everything, jump into the braid class. If you know how to walk, jump into the braid class. You don't know how to walk in heels, jump into the braid class. Jump into the model class. If you don't know how to pose, smile, and be sexy, come on into the model class. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ourselves prepared. Get into yourself. Put yourself first. That brings me to our next question, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to add, I'm actually going to answer this question first because the question is, how often do you pray for yourself? Because while we're so busy taking care, I'm hoping we all pray. Mm-hmm. In prayer, most times in prayer, you're praying for other people. You're praying for things to happen. You're praying for God to bless you. But how often do you ask God to bless you? God, my back is hurting. Release me, Lord. Give me a break. Lord, can I? And I'm asking that question specifically because I asked myself, that's why I said I'm going to answer her. When I was writing these questions, I asked myself, and I'm like, I can't remember the last time. Normally when I pray, I'm praying for good fortune, good wealth. Thank you, Lord, for waking me up, for my family and friends in my life. Not necessarily for me. I'm not like, Lord, my foot was hurting yesterday. Can you help me with that? My back is hurting. Can you help me with that? And I'm saying that because the reason I can't speak for nobody else. The reason I don't pray those type of prayers is because I feel like it's selfish. But that is the point of me asking the question because it's not selfish to ask God to bless you. It's not selfish to ask for blessings. It's not, and that needs to be said because so often in life when it comes to taking care of ourselves, we feel bad. We feel selfish. Mm-hmm. I am in a conversation with God. Ain't nobody else in a conversation with me and him, and I feel selfish asking him about to do something for me. Like that didn't make no sense to me. How in the world you feel selfish? Ain't nobody else even in this prayer. Don't nobody else even know you praying for them in this moment till you tell them that you pray for them. Why in the world would you feel selfish praying for yourself? This is a moment with me. I'm feeling selfish asking myself to ask God for help. Mm-hmm. So I don't too much pray for myself. But that's something I will change. That I realized it today. Miss Angel, how often do you pray for yourself?
Every day. I pray for myself every day. Because if I can't pray for myself, I don't expect somebody else to pray for me because I have that relationship with God myself. I can go to him for whatever I want. And I know that he'll hear my prayer. So I pray for myself every day. If I can pray for everybody else, I can also pray for me. So it's every day.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Tanisha, how often do you pray for yourself?
Recently, I've been praying for myself. Maybe not every day, but more than I was doing this year. Before then, I don't even think I really prayed for myself.
Yeah.
I pray for peace. Lately I've been praying for myself.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes it takes a minute for us to get into taking care of ourselves. It's not that, and I was speaking to my cousin earlier this week. Sometimes we have to do for ourselves, and we can't be feeling ashamed or selfish. Mm-hmm. Or like one of the things you said earlier when we were speaking about the ingrown hair, you said the young lady was, a lot of women are embarrassed about the ingrown hair, and that's what we need to have the conversation because that ain't even nasty, ingrown hair. It's just your hair grew in instead of out like everybody else's. But being embarrassed to speak about that, it'll create something in you that forces you to neglect yourself. Because if you're not gonna ask the esthetician about this ingrown hair that you have, you're gonna be stuck with this ingrown hair. So you'd rather suffer through with because do they hurt?
It depends if it's
infected.
Then it's not. Then it will. Okay. Sometimes you have ingrown hairs and they're there. Some of them get like
my mouth.
Some of them get like infected, not nasty infected. It probably just something maybe like dust or dirt got into a follicle where the ingrown hair was, and because it can't come out, all that pressure is like up under it and it creates like a pus, but it's not nasty.
Ain't
And they
nobody
just
know.
need that squeeze, pop, pluck, wiped. You good.
The professional pimple popper. She gonna handle you, ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen. And
Right.
technical word, esthetician.
Yep, I didn't even know that was a word. Never had a facial before I went to school. Got my first facial, and I'm like, I like this. I can do this. I don't even want to wax.
And that began with her taking care of herself. Her
Yep.
stepping into her light and deciding that she wanted to go forth for waxing. She went for waxing and fell in love with the facials. That's not when you do what's meant for you. Miss Angel said the same thing. She knows she's been touching people all her life. Then when she finally decided to put forth some effort to touch people the right way, it blossomed her. The same thing with me. Me starting Chitter Chatter and doing what I needed to do to move forward with it is how I got here 44 episodes later, and how I'm pushing forward, and it feels good. You know, 44. You know, the fours.
And that's my favorite number. So I feel honored to be on episode 44.
Okay. There you go. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, when you are walking in your light, Miss Angel, you're gonna be doing what you need to do. You want your favorite number episode. You see how God will destine these things to work out.
Yes.
You ain't know it was gonna be on episode 44.
Nope, not at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just now tuning in, we are speaking about taking care of yourselves. And here we are, three beautiful Black women, and we are telling you about our experiences with taking care of ourselves. We are speaking to two professionals. We have a massage therapist and an esthetician, and they're telling you about pampering yourselves and taking the time to rub on your body. Get to know your body. That's basically what they're saying. A lot of us don't even know our body. I didn't know Vaseline wasn't good for the face or the back. I didn't know that the back, rubbing your back, moves the
toxins in your body.
Yeah, she forget because I couldn't
release them.
Yeah, it does all of that. When you start taking care of yourself and you start laying down the blocks to be better for you, you get better. That is why we have to have the conversation, ladies. That is why we have to take the time to get to know ourselves. That brings me to the final question of the night, ladies, and it's an important one, and it's one we don't discuss enough. And I feel like it's one of the, if we encourage this particular thing more for our mental, we would be better as a people. Do you believe in therapy, and what are your thoughts on it? Miss Tanisha, we're going to begin with you. Have you ever been to therapy? Would you go?
Yes.
And what do you think about the effects it would have on you if you did?
Been to therapy a couple of times. It's not necessarily always with a psychiatrist. It's even with just a friend. Okay. Having a therapeutic conversation. I feel like it helps. It's needed. It's a part of self-care. When you bottle all that stuff in, it shows through your skin. It shows through your body. So when you get it out and you actually not even put it on somebody else, but allow somebody to hear it, or you hear it come out your mouth, it takes a little bit of pressure off your back. So therapy, I feel like it should be.
Have you ever gone to a therapist?
I've been to a therapist before, and it was a nice experience. I would like to try one now as a adult. So yeah. I love.
What difference do you think it makes? And what would you say to another woman that's thinking about getting it?
For me, it helped me. It helped with moving forward. It helped with digesting what I had going on. It helped with my mental thought process. I didn't always feel like I was alone. Sometimes when you feel like you're alone, you shut down and you don't properly heal from whatever sent you to go see a therapist.
Absolutely.
So you properly heal the right way with a person that's not even licensed, but getting it off or getting it out there in the air and getting the proper advice. It helps. Any women that is thinking about it, just do it. It's not going to hurt anything.
Absolutely, I agree.
Nobody is going to judge you.
And if
I
they
wish
do,
people not judge. When you
so
need somebody to talk to, it's just conversation with a licensed conversator person. Yep, made a new word up.
All right, Miss Angel.
Conversator.
Have you ever been to therapy? What are your thoughts on therapy? If you did, how did it help you? Or if you would go, how do you think it would help you?
Well, I haven't personally been to a therapist outside of marriage counseling or anything like that. But like you said, when you have your friends that you can go to and have therapeutic conversations that will help you, that's to me is therapy within itself.
Absolutely.
I I absolutely love talking to my girlfriends and having to bounce off what they think, and it's best when you have somebody that's smarter than you,
Absolutely.
because you don't always, if you find yourself the smartest person in the room, you'll never grow. So you surround yourself with other people
We gonna
that
take
can.
one second, lady. That's a valuable note in our community for our Black women. You need some people smarter than you in the room. Take care of yourself.
Not
Yes.
You can't be the smartest one in your
Right.
circle because you won't grow.
Sometimes you gotta
holding
calm
you back.
down a little
Love
bit.
yourself enough to put yourself in an atmosphere where there are people better than you in the room without feeling
Exactly.
intimidated.
Exactly.
A better person.
Yes, and then what I've also learned too is if you hold on to things, like even with grief, for an example, if you hold on to grief and never go and get the proper therapy that you need or guidance that you need, grief is connected to your lungs. And so a lot of people may not have ever smoked before, but they'll end up with lung cancer because they allowed those feelings and that grief to affect them in a way that they never got over something. So you have to be mindful of those things, but that therapy could help. They have grief counseling, grief therapy. I know my sister Makiba, she does grief counseling, and she did a class on that, and it was really, really informative. I really learned some things even from that, doing timelines and stuff. But people don't take the time to do the exercises. People don't take the time to find out what's going to be good for them or how they can get through these things, because they feel like they have to bottle it all up or handle things on their own. We are here for each other. So
Absolutely.
if we can't help one another, then that's a problem. So we just need to, therapy is good. Even when you talk to somebody, or people are having chronic back pain or something like that, and they going around just taking a leave or saying my back hurt, come to therapy. That's why
Absolutely.
massage therapy is such a key thing, because you're able to help people release those things. It's even to the point where I've touched people and God has given me something to say to them, and I'm like, Lord, you sure? And sometimes I wouldn't, but I think I've been reprimanded so many times I have to say what he tells me to say at that time.
You got to say it out.
But people will release on the table and just cry because they've been holding in things. So therapy is great in any form.
And I absolutely, ladies and gentlemen, it is okay to see a therapist. It is okay to figure out what you have going on. And one of the most important things about getting to a therapist, we don't have to be ashamed. First of all, let me point this is the most important thing. Them folks don't know you. You are talking to a stranger. You can speak how you want to speak. You listen. You can hold back if you like, but you can let it all loose. Like I said, first thing's most important. Them people don't know you, and it's illegal for them to even speak about what you told them. Not to say that they won't, but if they do, baby, you can sue. We're gonna move forward because we need to get to know ourselves. We need to release things. Miss Angel, you say you seek therapy with your friends, which is what a lot of us do. But there are some things that we don't want to tell our friends. There are some things that we don't want to tell our family. There are some things ain't none of them folks' business. You can go to your therapist. That's why a therapist is important, because having the voice and the opinion of someone that doesn't know you, that is how you can get a proper answer, because your friends and your family and a lot of people that know you are going to listen to whatever situation you told them about, dissect it based off of who they know you to be, and then that's how their advice is going to be given. Where a therapist is going to analyze the situation, listen to what you told them, and tell them what they think you could have done better. And it's not that that's right or wrong, but your friend is judging that based off of who you are.
Or who they are.
And they're going deep into it. Like, you probably did that because of this, that, the third.
But I would have did that because so it's like,
exactly, a therapist. The different, and this is another thing. Like, this is why we need to go to therapy, because like what you ladies said, like Miss Angel, when you say you went to the other girl, you learn things that you didn't know. Miss Ty, if you need to get into that. That going to a therapist, you really get to sit there and see how it is to be in conversation with someone when they need therapy. Like you said, y'all said friends come into you and having a conversation. Sit down with a therapist so you can see what to do when your friend comes to you and need to speak. Shut up. Listen. Mm-hmm. The therapist is sitting there saying nothing the entire time. You're taking notes, and then they're going to give you that is how you give a real analyzation of what you just heard, because you were listening, you were taking notes, and taking care of yourselves, ladies, sometimes is not allowing the load that this person just gave you to be your load. While you sitting there listening to somebody's story and their therapy, and you're being a therapist for them, you're taking on all that they got. Because when you interject and you give because I would have did this, that. Now you about to relive your little story and go through your little situation again. And energy is neither lost nor destroyed. It's simply transferred from one party to the next. So because you're not listening, you're gonna receive their energy, then you're gonna release it right back out. I remember when that happened to me, because this, that happened, and this is what it did, and I wish you would have did that. Girl, I can't believe that happened. Now you mad. But this situation that happened with you, and you can't believe it. You might call and be like, girl, listen, I was just talking to my friend about you. That is why sometimes you just need to listen. Because you can sit, when you're listening, you can really sit back and be like I got some good information here in this conversation tonight. Just sit back and listening to what other beautiful Black women have to say about taking care of yourself. That, ladies, is taking care of yourself in one. You don't always have to share your story and your experience. Sometimes it's good to get it out. And sometimes it's good to just sit down, relax, and listen. That is what we need to learn how to do. We are speaking about taking care of ourselves, ladies. If you're just now tuning in, we are on our way out. But we are on episode 44, ladies and gentlemen, and we are speaking about taking care of ourselves. We have licensed massage therapist Miss Angel Boware Lattimore, and we have Miss Tanisha Cooper, licensed esthetician, and I am Miss Unique Romanagard, as you know, actress, model, poet, and we're moving on up, ladies and gentlemen. We are taking care of ourselves, getting to know ourselves, and being better, beautiful Black women. Next week on Chitter Chatter, episode 45, we will be speaking about blocking your blessings. Because while you're taking care of yourself, you got to understand that sometimes if you don't check yourself while you're getting yourself together, you will block your blessings. While you're taking care of yourself, take accountability for yourself. Realize the things about you that you need to change and fix. Because if you don't, you will block your blessings. We are speaking about it next week, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Angel, can you go ahead and tell the ladies who you are, what you do? One more rundown before we go.
I'm Angel Boware Lattimore, and I am with Touched by an Angel Mobile Massage Therapy. And you can reach me at TBAAMMT on Facebook and Instagram, or call me at 770-284-0402. Book your appointment. You'll be touched by an angel.
Listen, that was cute. This is Black Girl Beauty. This time you should go ahead and tell people who you are, what you do, and how they can get in touch with you.
My name is Ty. I do facials, waxes, back treatment, footsies. I do body treatment. Footsies. It's just like a little facial for your feet, if that makes sense.
No.
You never had your feet rubbed? Let me do it.
Yeah, my feet. No.
Let me do it. It's different. Anyway, my Instagram is it's touched by _TYY. I graduated. I'm available Monday through Saturday from the crack of dawn to the sun go back down.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is Black Girl Beauty, ladies. Taking care of yourselves. You have a licensed massage therapist and a licensed esthetician. Come get your facials. Come get your back rubs. Come get everything that you need. And Valentine's Day is right around the corner. Come get your fitness hoops. Get into our master classes. Get into learning how to braid. It is time to step into you and living in truth volume 2, the rebirth. And I did not give you guys a poem. I'm going to do that later. Is on its way. We are working out for a healthier lifestyle, ladies and gentlemen. We are taking care of ourselves. We are getting to know ourselves, and we are taking accountability so we don't block our blessings. We are speaking about that next week, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a plum, please, and pleasure. I am so happy and so thankful to have been here with you. And this has been a great episode on taking care of you. Do not forget, ladies, to take care of you. Don't be ashamed to take care of you. Don't be ashamed to take care of you. It's like, nah, I'm about to go off with it.
Hey,
You know,
hey, hey.
it has been a plum please and pleasure. Look, it is. Don't you get to. It's like, nah. Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Peace.